Today we set out into space, commanding our own rusty wreck in search of Lord Archon, an alien that threatens the existence of all life through chaos and destruction. Thanos comes to mind, but in an alien kind of anteater skin. And after abandoning ship, we find ourselves waking up from cryosleep a century too late. So today I am setting out with my team to find that Lord Archon. Thanks does go out to Modern Wolf for sponsoring the video and giving me the opportunity to live out my fantasies of running a crew aboard a spaceship flying through the galaxies prior to it actually being released on Steam on the 26th of May. And if you're interested in getting hold of the game or wishlisting it, you can find a link to their Steam page in the description below. Now this game does have quite an advanced tutorial, but we're going to jump straight in. Now here you can see the location of the attack on our ship, which was 100 years ago in the past, and we've found ourselves crash landed on a little planet nearby. We've actually found a little ship. So this little rust bucket here is our ship for the time being, and we have two members of the team with us. If we go to the cargo hold, this is our logistics panel. We can actually use the refinery to create resources. We also have various other things such as drills for producing more resources on planets and also scanners for searching them. You can see we have our two members of the crew, which is Sergey and Nix, who's the captain. Our objective is to get to the location of the attack, but to do that we're going to have to travel 29 light years, traveling from one galaxy to the next. So if we go to this one, you can see that it's going to cost us 6 fuel, it's going to cost us oxygen, and also morale on the team. We can choose which way we go, and depending on which way, we may have various options open up. It's like a space RPG adventure exploration game. We can also go to our crew panel and give them an assignment, which will improve the efficiency of whatever it is they're doing. And if either of those two die, well, we lose. So let's go over to this place. Don't think that reduced any. Nothing special here. There is a rocky planet, which means we'll be able to potentially find some iron to repair the hull. So let's go over there. I wonder if there's space combat in this game. We've lived through an attack. Ooh, we can scan. Okay, so scanning allows us to find where special areas are. And you can see on the left when we're scanning, there's this red line poking out. This means that we're getting close to the probe site. So it's somewhere around here. I think it's up. Anomaly detected. There you go. So this is an alpha anomaly. It's a wreck. It's dangerous. We could die of asphyxia or bleeding, but let's give it a go. Why not? Let's show you what it's like to land on a planet. It's quite sleek, really. I know they call it a rust bucket, but I like it. So here we are on the planet. Now we have 3 options here. We can either go back into space, we can go on the expedition, which puts us into a 4X style tile board where we can run around, or we can just drill. Now I think the best thing for us to do is to go on this mission. So we are going to choose our team here. I'm actually going to take both of them just because it opens up more options. So each person has, so if we go here, you can see they have action points available for this expedition. So they both have 3 expedition points, limited health, but you can see Sergey has nanostabilizers, which is really useful. Reveals chest closest to the expedition team. Oh, interesting. That's useful. And Nix is a survivalist. There's also a level system. I haven't got past level 1 yet because, well, we ran out of fuel and we died. So we're going to attempt to get to at least level 2 in this. But there's cataplasm, which allows her to heal. There's also tundra herbal tea and sacred ointments, which are special items that they can use. This here is the map. You can see our 2 team members here. This is obviously very inhospitable because they're wearing their masks. You run across a dangerous tile, you'll see that you have 25% chance of taking damage, I think that is. Either way, we want to avoid them, so we're going to run around. There is no rush with this. The only limit is the amount of action points each of our people have. We're going to collect these minerals. They're going to be useful on our ship. And I'm hoping that by avoiding these and maybe going around, we can get to the items that are available for us. This is the mission objective, Star Shower. Looks like a crash ship to me. Let's go in. So here is our first choice. While seeking a downed satellite, our expedition draws near an area that experiences a near constant rain of falling meteorites thrown out of orbit from the system's asteroid belt. Seeing the continual atmospheric barrage gives us pause. One asteroid striking the wrong spot will mean certain death for us all. However, the satellite was rumored to contain important intel. So depending on what we do, could be dangerous. I don't want to die. Create a shield. That sounds like a good idea, though it'll be using 2 of our 3 action points. Our engineer thinks they can construct an energy field capable of deflecting falling asteroids. Okay, do it. We watch anxiously as the rocks fall all around them. Confident they retrieve all manner of intel and resources from the wreck, making the expedition a total success. That is a good response. We did the right choice there. We've managed to unlock gravitational lens technology blueprint. Interesting. And we've also found 15 minerals. Now these can be used in the refinery. And we gained morale for that. Oh, fantastic. Let's keep having a look around to see what there is. I think this leads back to our ship. Ooh, some crates over there. So we'll have to go that way in a moment. There's some more minerals. I don't want to go through there. The maps are relatively small, but I think what's nice about this is that it puts you in the shoes as if you were like Captain Kirk taking a away team down to a planet's surface. You have to make those decisions for better or for worse. Ooh, there's another ship. Reboot? Oh, would you look at that? We can't reboot. Let's have a look there. The building is actually the remains of a massive orbital transmission satellite. One of the expedition parties refers to it as a galactic internet router used by an unknown species. We realize that reactivating it could bring about the best or the worst. Should we retrieve the archives or download technical documents? I'm going to do archives simply because that sounds like we might get a nasty virus. We downloaded several yottabytes. Is yottabytes even a thing? It is, obviously, in this world. Caused the satellite to crash. An artificial intelligence that, much like a computer virus, wiped out most of the satellite's flight data to contain the AI construct, but not before losing some of our own precious data. Well, it could have been worse downloading it, right? What did we lose? Sickbay module blueprint has been deleted. No! We need that. Regular cabin module blueprint has been added. I would rather have the sickbay. And we are back. Now at this point, we can choose to board the ship, and from here we go back to that planet screen. Successful. It was very successful. I've never done a mission without taking damage, so I'm very happy with that. We've got minerals. A tea set of all things. Now the next thing that I want to do is a little bit of drilling. We're going to choose here how deep we can go, and it also shows how much fuel it costs to do that. The deeper we go, the more chance that we're going to break the drill, but also the higher the chance that we're going to have better resources. Let's use 6. We'll only dig once. There we go, we got 9 iron. That is actually not bad. We have plenty of room here. Next thing that we're going to do while we're here is actually enter the refinery. So in here we can put all 10 of these resources, or all 29 should we wish, into the refinery to produce different resources. And before we take that, we're actually going to drop that up here to repair the hull, because we may need some iron later for repairing the drills or something. In fact, seeing as we didn't use up that much, why don't we do another 10? Okay, we have just enough storage spots. Anyway, we're going to stop drilling and we're going to head back into space because we need to find somewhere that has fuel available. Now, with that out the way, I think we should try and head in this direction to get over to here. 7 fuel. I'm a little bit concerned. Because I've already died once due to lack of fuel, I'm very aware how fast we run out of fuel. Ooh, ships passing in the night. At the edge of the system, we find ourselves intercepted by a large flotilla of drones, which escort us to a space station. Numerous ships from various cultures are docked here, and we detect the ship being scanned from an unknown source. Okay, so we have the option to bargain over resources, which will lose us fuel, but will gain oxygen. Not good right now. We could pay tax, we'll lose an object, but we'll have a shorter trip. Or we can try to leave the area. You know what? A shorter trip might be a good opportunity, and we have that tea. So if we can just give them the tea set, I'll be quite happy. Quartz has been destroyed, ship has been moved elsewhere. Oh! Okay, worth it, worth it. Except there's still... This is another rocky planet, which we do not need. So, let's move forwards again. Another thing to bear in mind, which I haven't mentioned, is this is all procedurally generated, if I remember rightly. Could be mistaken, but I think that's the case. Which means every time that you play this, it's going to be slightly different. Ooh, would you look at that? We have a gaseous giant. Is that another one? Yes. I'm hoping we can buy another ship as well. I've seen different ships, so it must be the case. Let's probe this, and we'll use up 7 fuel. I think that's a good idea. 8. Let's do 8, because you get out what you put in, right? It's an investment. 13 fuel. We used up 8. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Shall we do another one? Let's go a little bit higher now. 3. Oh, that was terrible. That was not worth it. we gained nothing. I think the first time you probe an area, it gives the best resources. So I'm going to head over to this one and hopefully manage to get some more. Do that again. 15. And helium. Ooh! That was a good one. Right, okay. With that in mind, let us try and travel. I want to get here by the end of this episode. It doesn't sound like much, but I've played the game twice so far, and I have died each time. So we're going to get that far. You know what? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at these garden planets. I've not landed on one yet. Yeah, very gardeny. So we don't have an expedition here because we didn't find an anomaly, but we can still drill. And I think we should just go down to... Oh, wait. I think because we landed on an oxygen planet, we've just regained all of our oxygen. So we do not need to mine. In which case, we're going to head off to the... So close. So close. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, fuel on both of these. But we are running the risk of losing some hull, which I'm not liking. We're gonna need to find a rocky... It's always like balancing out the resources. We do have some iron in our ship, just in case. 14 fuel. I will take that. And we might as well go to the other one as well. Got more of that really good stuff. I'm just going to hold that. That is so useful, and we can have that there. We're getting close. I'm interested to see what happens, but I'm hoping we can find some iron. A slow-moving comet is approaching our ship. Upon analysis, Science Officer Sergei explains that it is bizarrely made of organic material, and that it seems to be alive, despite the cold. Should we approach? Destroy the comet? Approach the comet. I think if we try to destroy it, it's going to be angry and eat us. I think if we approach it, we'll be fine. Heads directly for the ship. It's a living creature. To our horror, it manages to break... Oh my goodness me. The captain raises red alert and a violent clash ensues. In the end, we managed to drive off the menace, but the price was great and we still have no idea what it... Oh my... Oh. This game is so harsh. Okay, we have a rocky planet, which means we can repair our ships, and that is super important. I wonder if we can repair the slots as well. That'll be one thing to check up now. Storage slot. Oh, we can build something here. Technology. We need storage. Disassemble. Is that a good idea? I don't think that is a good idea. Geoscanner FE. So that's 3 iron and 3 silicon. This can be found on rocky planets. Okay. Okay. We've got this, guys. What we're going to do is land and drill the planet. And then from there, we might be able to refine the resources to allow us to build that geoscanner, because we're going to need it. Yes, that is exactly what we needed. It's like the game is just wanting to help me for once. You know, it's only helping because it's going to screw me over in about 5 minutes' time. It's just the way it works. Let's go back into space. Finally, we can do it. Let's have a look at the ship and see what state it is. I bet it's just in total disrepair. It's destroyed. We've got a visual on a ship adrift. Well then, we better check it out. Okay, so this is the area. We can go to the crash site. That's our ship? That doesn't look like our ship. That's one of the ships that attacked us. Ooh. Can I just take their ship? But I'm going to let you guys choose whether we should take it or not. It does look like it has an extra inventory slot, which would be very useful. However, that is for the next episode as we carry on with this mission and maybe see how far we can get. Now, if you did like it, do let us know in the comment section below, as well as which ship you would rather we take. But we are going to leave it there, and remember that you can take the link in the description over to the Steam page should you wish to get the game yourself or wishlist it. But we are going to leave it there. Thank you so much to all of our amazing supporters today, most notably our SolarEclipse patrons, the Calamity Cerebral Tag, James Owen, Jerry2, Polkak, and Fireflesh. Ooh, that is a mouthful. And our Lunars, Dixie Chris, Lord of Delight, and Ben, as well as our Blood Moon, Papa Snoozy. Until next time, as always, ciao for now.